Sawadee Cup. June the 4th. Wonderful June the 4th it is. Right now, as we speak, children's, Yellowbird Connect is going on. So I hope you're not watching this video because you're at Yellowbird Connect. I don't know how many people they pull in the last tomorrow, but I'm wagering it's more than 300. I'm going to say it's more than 300 showed up for that. If they had the room. They might have turned people away. I don't know. But anyway, hopefully if you're interested in investing, you're there. You're at that, because that is the meetup to be at. So if it isn't your job to do it, perhaps it is your opportunity. Perhaps. Someone once observed that the reason we often fail to recognize opportunities is because they come disguised as problems or work. Is what I've heard, actually. In fact, in this book they said opportunity comes disguised as work in coveralls or overalls or something like that. Okay, so it can also become disguised coffee. Yeah, it can also come disguised as problems. When a customer, a colleague, or your boss has a problem, it may create a valuable opportunity for you. It isn't important to the person with the problem how your company is organized or whose responsibility it is to solve the problem. He or she only wants the situation resolved. I don't know. Org charts were a big thing when I was in corporate America. So if you went above your boss and helped his boss with a problem, your boss would be pretty fucking pissed, in my opinion. So I don't know about doing what he just said. He's right. The big boss doesn't care who solves their problem, but your immediate boss, the people in between you and the big boss, absolutely fucking care. They want the credit. They're political animals and they're playing the game. That's how they got to be supervisors, by playing the game and being political. So careful with that one, kids. The next time a customer, a colleague, or your boss asks for your assistance in something that falls outside your area of responsibility, instead of referring them to someone else, offer to help. Look at the situation from the other person's point of view. How would you like the situation handled if the roles were reversed? Take the initiative to find the answer, solve the problem, or keep the project moving forward. All right, so there he bails himself out a little bit, because he's saying that this person is coming to you and asking for help. So that would, the big boss would handle your intermediate boss, right, as far as the little political animal game is played. So I was in the cubicle jungle for 13 years, and I was a contractor, so I wasn't involved in a lot of the corporate politics, thank God, because I have no tolerance for it whatsoever. I think it's bullshit now and then. It's a waste of time, because you're not being productive. You're not spending your time working, solving problems for yourself, solving problems for the corporation. You're wasting time politically maneuvering, and for some people, that's all they got. That's all they do is political maneuvering. So, yeah, I mean, just what he's saying is don't be defined by the guidelines of your job. If you have a skill and somebody asks you to help them, use your skill and help them. I'm okay with that. I'm down with that. It is what it is. All right. 100% transparency, right? That's what I always do on this channel. So I went on my third date yesterday with the new girl, who I said, is healthy and has a lot of good qualities that I like. We had 2 pretty good dates. But, there's good and bad in every relationship. There's good and bad on every date. And there was a couple things she did on the first date and the second that I didn't like, But when you're meeting somebody, all you're doing is documenting the pros and cons. Right? So, I got a feeling this might be this might be a long one. So I, for once, am going to do what I promised to do and split it. So okay, I'll end the positive action plan and then talk about my date yesterday, because it's more about dating in general, and different people are going to be interested in that than in the positive action plan. So there'll be another video after this just talking about the date yesterday. So positive action plan, I always reinforce at the end. If it's not your job to do it, perhaps it's an opportunity. Don't weasel out with that old excuse, it's not my job. If it can help somebody who can help you, then make it your job. How about that? So that's it for a positive action plan.